Welcome back, my amazing second grade artists. Before we begin on our project, I want you to watch this little art video that I created about our next artist we're going to learn about for our next project, and his name is Pablo Picasso. Enjoy! Welcome back, boys and girls. Now it's time to get started on our next painting, which will be inspired by the artist Pablo Picasso, who was a Spanish Cubist painter. What is Cubism? Cubism is a style of art which aims to show all of the possible viewpoints of a person or an object all at once. It is called Cubism because the items represented in the artwork looks like they are made out of cubes and other geometrical shapes. We're ready to start our next project. Pablo Picasso, Picasso Face, Part 1. Our learning goal for this project is we're creating a painting, and a painting is when we produce an artwork by applying paint to a two-dimensional surface. Our learning targets for this project are, I can use complex shapes in my art, and I can identify art created by different artists, such as Pablo Picasso. The materials you'll need today are a pencil, a piece of white paper, and a Sharpie. You can also choose to print or download the choice sheets. Alright, boys and girls, let's get started. Alright, boys and girls, we're getting ready to start our drawing of our Picasso face. And remember, you want to take a look at your facial feature choices, and you're going to choose an eye option. So you're going to choose one of these options, one of these 6. You're going to choose a nose option. So you're going to choose one of these 6 for a nose. And you're going to choose one of the mouth options. For the eyes, if you'd like to choose 2 and do one eye looking one way and another eye looking another, you can do that. So you can choose 2 of the eye choices if you'd like, but you're only going to need to choose one nose and one mouth. And remember, you can take a look at these. If you want to pause the video and make your decision that way, you can do that. Or you can take a look at them because you'll have them to be able to download. You're also today going to choose one of the head choices. So you're going to choose one of these 6 to use for the head. Now we're ready to get started on our drawing. So now that you have these 2 choices, you have these 2 choices made from your 2 different worksheets. Now we're ready to set up our paper. Remember, we want our paper to be vertically, which is a long way up and down, the same as hamburger style. And we're going to use a pencil to get started. And you can use a Sharpie to trace over your pencil lines when you're finished. All right, so now you're going to have whatever head choice you chose, we're going to draw it on your piece of paper. So for example, I'm going to choose the one that's almost looks like a kidney bean. And I'm going to draw my head choice that takes up my whole paper. And that's going to be my head choice to draw. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your other facial features that you chose, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, and you're gonna add those into your picture. So you don't have to choose the same ones that I choose, but I am gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like, and I'm gonna choose a couple for mine. So one of the examples I'm gonna choose for one eye is I'm gonna choose, it would be the third one if you were looking at your paper. But I'm going to just draw my first choice. So I'm gonna pick one of the eyes choices and I'm gonna draw it. And then for my other choice, and then you're gonna choose a nose choice, whichever one you want. And you're gonna add your nose where the nose might go. And remember, the reason that it looks a little silly is because we're making it with a Picasso cubist style, and we're thinking about that. And what he does when he makes those kinds of artworks is he adds different shapes and different lines, and he kind of makes them look a little crazy when he puts them together. So they're not supposed to look very realistic. All right, and the last option I have is I'm gonna choose a mouth. And again, you do not have to choose the same one I do. I would like it if you choose the one that you like the best. And now that I have my drawing finished, I'm ready to add color, but we're not gonna add color this week, we're gonna add color next week. So right now, what I want you to do is set your paper aside somewhere safe and hold on to it until we're ready to finish it up. Time to put your project in your art box until next week. See you next time.